Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel for another weekly Mounjaro update. It is actually Sunday for me. I am doing some exercising. I have my walking / running partner here. We actually just ran a little bit, which I have not done in so long. So I'm a little bit out of breath, but it's cold and we wanted to warm up a little bit. So I have a lot to talk to you guys about today. I have just been feeling some type of way in regards to lots of things going on within the GLP-1 community, lots of things going on within myself, just lots of things. And so today's video, I'm obviously going to share my weight, which was not good this week, not gonna lie, and kind of how I feel about all of that, what my dosage was, how that is going, all that, the same normal stuff that I share every single week. But I also want to try and like motivate you a little bit as well, right? Like share my struggles along this journey and how I'm choosing to counteract my struggles with positivity. First things first though, we're gonna go out around where the soccer fields are because the sun is shining out there and hopefully it'll be warmer, right? Yeah, it's cold. It's beautiful though. Our Y is closed on Sundays, but the trail is still open, obviously. Can't close the trail. There's a couple other walkers. I don't know if you can see them. Yep, right there. We've run into a few people out here walking, but we're in pair. We'll be safe. Okay. Hopefully the sun shining out here will make us a little bit less freezing to death. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She said 10 seconds. I don't know if that's true. She went to get my keys dropped. What's a little bit of exercise with your kid? Not some friendly competition, you know? Upon review of the footage, it shows that this child was counting way too fast. She's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, I think we tied. We'll always call it tie. Okay, so I was correct. It is much warmer out here.
No,
so
it's not.
It's more warm in the sun for sure. Okay, so starting with the stuff that everybody really wants to know, right? In the week, my weigh-in. So I actually gained weight this week. I think that there has only been maybe 2 other times that I've had a gain, and it was usually like when I had gone on vacation and then come home and was up a couple pounds, right? So this is the first time that I've been like, for the most part, completely normal and put on some weight. So I ended up gaining 1.5 pounds this week, which I know is not a lot, but it can be really discouraging when you see an increase on the scale. I know you guys know how that feels. Like when you have been doing quote unquote everything right and then you see an increase, like your efforts don't reflect on the scale, it can be hard. So I did gain 1.5 pounds this week. However, I'm trying to realize that I had a lot going on this week. We had birthdays, we went out to eat more than we're used to. I was sick. If you guys remember on Friday, I told you guys that I was sick in bed all day Thursday, and I think that actually might be part of it, is that my body like held on, retained fluids and stuff to try and keep myself safe, you know? And it hasn't really solved that yet because I ended up weighing Saturday morning. I didn't weigh Friday because I was like, I probably weigh less. And then Friday, I spent most of the day like trying to rehydrate. And I think I'm hot now.
I am too.
Oh my gosh, how fast the tables turn. You wanna go back in the woods?
No.
Okay. We're gonna turn. It's like, I spent most of the day Friday rehydrating. So I'm wondering if that had something to do with it. Like I put all these fluids in my bodies and then Saturday I was up. So anyway, I was up 1.5 pounds on the scale. I don't know. I'm not really worried about it, but it does bum me out a little bit. It did contribute to my bumness. Another part of all of that is that I didn't exercise a whole lot last week because of this. And I just don't feel good when I don't exercise, right? So it got me thinking yesterday. Saturday, we actually, Kylie and me and Chris came here and we walked for about an hour and we felt so good afterwards. I was so much more productive throughout the day. And last night I was sitting there thinking how awful I felt Thursday and Friday, and even Wednesday, because I don't think I even walked on Wednesday. I might have, I don't know, but I know for sure I didn't Thursday or Friday. So I was sitting there thinking back before I had lost all the weight, right? When I wasn't active, when I wasn't moving my body, when I wasn't fueling my body, because Thursday and Friday, I was not fueling my body, right? How awful I felt every single day. How irritable I was every day. How sluggish I felt every day. How lazy I was every day in getting things done. And then just those 2 days of taking off, like, pushed me back to that feeling of being lazy and almost like, I don't know how to explain it, like less than, because I wasn't up doing all the things. And I know you're supposed to take some time for your body, and I'm not saying you're not. Like, you're sick, like, rest. I slept all day Thursday and it made me feel so much better, right? But like, I felt awful, right? And so it made me feel, even with the weight gain, so much more grateful that I'm in the position that I am now, thanks to Mounjaro, thanks to Eli Lilly, really, right? Thanks to Mounjaro and Eli Lilly. I am a completely new person who can recognize and look back on what I was and how I was living and how wrong it was for me, and how I wasn't living my fullest life at that time. And it's just amazing how Mounjaro, Zepbound, Wegovy, Ozempic have opened up this world for so many people that never had it before, right? So in the end, I'm feeling grateful for my sickness and for it allowing me to bring back into focus how much GLP-1 has changed my life. It's just amazing. I'm so eternally grateful, ultimately, for the scientists that discovered GLP-1s and what they've done for me. And I'm not going to let a little 2-pound weight gain get in my way of my happiness and of feeling good about myself. And you shouldn't either. The other thing, now the wind's going to blow like crazy, that I've been feeling lately is, do you guys remember a few months ago when I shared that I had this friend? She's actually my best friend, but she'll make some comments about things, right? Like Mounjaro being the easy way out, or how she doesn't want to be on a GLP-1 because she wants to try and do it herself, whatever. And you guys were like, she's not your true friend, which I don't think that's true. But anyway, yesterday we went to her kids' birthday party. She has twin boys that turned 7. We went to their birthday party, and Chris came, obviously, and she commented on Chris's weight loss because he's lost close to 40 pounds now. And she commented on that, and she said, Chris looks great. Has he lost weight? And I was like, yeah, he started taking Mounjaro. And pretty much instantly she was like, oh, like, you could just tell that the judgment was there. And I think that it's so important to find your community that's going to support you, which is why I love YouTube and social media in general, because I have found that community there. And I think it's really important in our lives to realize that on some topics, certain people just can't fulfill what we need. And that doesn't make them a bad person. That doesn't make them a bad friend. They just can't fulfill that certain thing that we need. But that's why we have multiple friends, and that's why we have multiple family members. Like, we can find somebody else to fulfill that in us, right? So you guys are that for me, and she's not, but she fulfills so many other things for me. So again, I struggle just like all of you guys do, but going through the things that I've gone through in my life with my brother, if you know, you know, I have tried to really focus on understanding why people do the things they do, why people say the things that they say, why our brains tell us the things that they tell us. And I try to analyze it and figure out what the good in that situation is. And that's what I'm trying to do. And that's what I hope for all of you as well. So yeah, I'm trying to get back into it, move my body. Yesterday, I was in a much better mood after walking. So Kylie actually wants to go and get a new shirt to wear for spring pictures for school. And so I told her we would do that and we would go walking first. So we're here walking, then we're gonna go get her a shirt. And I know that I'm going to be so much more productive today. I'm gonna try to eat high protein and get back on track. And hopefully next week, the 1.5 pound weight gain will be gone. As far as my dosage for this week, I did decrease it to 28 units. Last week I did 32. And I did not take it Thursday when I was sick. So I actually took it Friday night. And today's Sunday, and I'm feeling great on that. I feel the appetite suppression. You know, I've been preaching for a while, like, don't increase your dose if you don't need to. And I think now I personally am backtracking on that because I got into such a high dose I didn't necessarily need. And so now I'm trying to recorrect and get back where I need to be. So yeah, anyway, that's my little TED Talk for today. Thanks for coming to it. We're gonna finish walking. I don't know how much longer. How many times have we gone around this circle? 2? Okay. Maybe we'll go back in the woods now because we're warm. You're cold again?
The wind blows this.
Girl. Yeah, but in the woods, the wind won't blow as much because of the trees. Okay, so we're gonna keep walking, and then we'll touch base in the car when we're done, tell you how long we walked, and all of that. So yeah, thanks for listening to me today. What?
My legs feel like they're shrinking.
Your legs feel like they're shrinking. Okay, we're back in the car. We have finished our walk. We walked for, she's eating her protein bar. Stop it, I don't wanna put my seatbelt on right now. That's not how that works. Anyways, we walked for a little over an hour, and we ran some too for a little over an hour, and we're tired. So we're actually gonna head to Marshall's to try and find her a shirt to wear for her like spring pictures at school or whatever. And we brought some Z bars. You guys know these are my ultimate favorite. Like I'm a child, right? So I have the iced oatmeal cookie one. I figured this would be a good idea because I did not eat breakfast this morning. I don't eat breakfast, most of you know that. And we walked for an hour. So by the time we go shopping and I have to pick up my grocery order, it's already 11. I would probably die of a sugar dropping thing, you know? So I brought a Z bar. This is 100, I believe it's like 150 calories. Yeah, 150 calories, some protein. Where's the protein now? They ain't got no protein in here?
I have protein in mine.
How much?
I think, I don't know.
Okay, only 2 grams of protein? How do they call this a protein bar? Anyways, I'm gonna eat this, drink some water, and we're gonna get going to the store. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us today. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.